Today we are going to recap a 2023 movie called The Collective. As the movie begins, we see a man called Christopher Neely, aka the whistleblower, asking for help from his kidnappers Mr. Moreau and his two mistresses Nikita and Daisy. As the three kidnappers are having their conversation, we can hear them talking about an organization called The Collective, which is an organization led by Liam and Hugo. Moreau's plan is to auction Christopher, aka the whistleblower, in his auction, but because Christopher has information about The Collective, he knows that The Collective will come for him, hence he orders that the only operative of The Collective in Boston to be eliminated. So they set a plan on how to trap him and kill him. The next part, we see a man in a trial called Sam Alexander. He is a former attorney and now he is on a test so as to join The Collective. He passes the test and he is welcomed by The Collective director Liam to the team by being given a pin for the identification. In the next morning, he reports to The Collective headquarters for his first day at work. As we can see, the receptionist is about to shoot him because she can't find Sam in the records, but Liam comes in and says that he called him. He is shown how The Collective field has his own computer instructors. He is given a desk job which he doesn't seem to like. He meets Barbara and Robert. Robert tells him that he need to start somewhere before going to the field. Hence he should agree to work in the office before going for the field work, but Sam doesn't agree to what Robert was saying to Hi. It is clearly seen that Sam and Barbara had a bad background together, as Barbara don't seem to like Sam at all. On the other side, we see Liam talking to the agent in Boston called Hugo, who want to go and rescue Christopher no matter what because he had found the location of Moreau to be in an apartment. Liam tries to stop Hugo from going because Liam knew Moreau would have planned something in the apartment since he was untouchable. We can see Liam calling Sam in his office and ask him to give his thought on the Hugo's mission to go on the apartment. As Sam explains how he would do it, we see Hugo entering the apartment, eliminating all the guards, believing that he would get Moreau, but what Hugo doesn't know is that it was a setup plan to kill him by Moreau and his mistresses. As Hugo fights the guard, Sam is on the office explaining how he would go through the mission. Sam concludes that the mission is a trap. Hugo tries to rescue himself and he manages to do so. As he reaches in his hideout, he calls Liam and tells him about how it was a trap and there were men waiting for him. Liam told Hugo that The Collective had been compromised and that Moreau knows all the agents in The Collective system all over the world. They both plan to send Sam on the mission because all the agents has been compromised by Mr. Moreau Lindell, hence they needed to send someone who was not on the system of The Collective organization, and as we saw when Sam was with the receptionist, he was not yet in the system. Moreau sends Nikita to kill Hugo so as he will not ruin his auction. Liam calls Sam and tells him that he is needed in the airport on a private mission to Boston to meet up with Hugo to help on saving Mr. Neely. Hugo seems that he doesn't trust Sam because he doesn't have any black ops or military history but only knows karate only, but Sam assures him that they are going to work it out. Hugo takes Sam to the war room, which is the room that Hugo uses to plan all his missions, to where he briefs him on the mission on saving Christopher Neely, but Hugo tells Sam that it is really an impossible mission because they don't know how to locate Moreau. By hearing this, Sam gets an idea on how to get to Moreau. Because Moreau only invites the untouchable goons, they plan on getting to one goon called George Lee, who is one of the corrupt goons, and of course he must be invited to the auction. After locating George Lee in a beach, Sam is sent by Hugo to go and ambush Hugo. Because Lee was a guarded man, Sam had to go through Lee's bodyguards. He manages to eliminate all, and this is when he gets the information from George Lee. Sam also kills Lee's wife. Before Sam killed George told him that the auction was on Saturday 6 a.m. and that the location of the auction was to be sent to his phone 1 hour before the auction. Hence Sam took George's phone. On the other hand, Moreau locates Hugo's hideout and he sends Nikita and men to go and kill Hugo. Nikita promises Moreau that Hugo will be dead. In Huog's home, Sam seems to be stressed because killing George was his first kill. To comfort Sam, Hugo narrates his life in the CIA and how he fell on his first kill. By this time Nikita's men were on the way to his home. Nikita is seen motivating her men and telling them that they should not fail her at any cost. As soon as they reached Hugo's place, they started firing. Sam and Hugo fights and kill as many mercenaries as they can kill, but Hugo is stabbed by Nikita and left to bleed to death. The house is left broken down and on fire because Sam had blown one of the mercenaries. When Hugo is admitted to the hospital, his boss, Mr. Liam, tells Sam to quit on the mission because he might get injured like Hugo or even be killed. It is clear that Sam doesn't want to go back home before the mission is completed. When he is about to go back home as Liam ordered him, the location of the auction is sent in the phone he took from George Lee. The last part of that scene, we see him drop his collective pin and drives away. Later next morning, Sam goes in the auction with the name of George Lee, where he start his mission to rescue Christopher. In the building, we find that Miro has been conducting a human trafficking business where he could sell humans on an auction. Sam saves some of the captured humans. While he was trying to save more humans, he meets with Daisy and Nikita, where Nikita tells Daisy that she will deal with Sam, therefore Nikita should leave Sam for her. At this titney, Hugo is out of the hospital and he starts directing Sam through an earplug. Sam manages to cool Nikita down by stabbing her with her own knife. The saved humans are given guns by Sam to go and kill all the goons present. By creating this chaos, Sam is able to kill Miro and he completes his mission on rescuing Christopher. And all the goons are gunned down by the humans saved. As the movie ends, we see Sam, Liam and Hugo planning another mission for Hugo and Sam.